Quarantine Cocktail, great to see you. Welcome back. I put it out there to the people last week in a little poll on Instagram. Do you want to talk about some wine? And everyone was like, yes. So we're going to leave the cocktails behind for a while, move on to wine, and right now we're going to talk about dry wine. What is it? Bit of a misconception about it. I've got a Chianti right here, no sponsorship, but I will say it was $18.95. It's $16.95. Great price for a nice Chianti right here. That's the brand if you want to look for it in the LCBO. Dry wine, what is it? It's not necessarily about the taste. I think people confuse that a little bit. They get into a restaurant, they sit down for dinner, and they say, I'd like a dry red wine. The waiter kind of cocks his eyebrow a little bit, or her eyebrow a little bit, because most dinner wines that you're going to order, like the Cabernet Sauvignon, the Chiantis, this kind of thing, are already dry. What is dry wine? All dry wine is less sugar. I drew a little awesome diagram. This is yeast. This is how you make wine, okay? You take the grape juice. When you crush grapes, you throw yeast in there. The yeast eats the sugar. Scientists will kill me for that, but the yeast eats the sugar, and it produces out of that alcohol. So it eats the sugar, produces alcohol. Winemakers can control how much sugar, residual sugar, is left over after the Pac-Man guy does that, and that's what gives wine its sweetness. Dry wine, less sweet. There is no wet wine. It's all wet. It's all liquid, right? So dry wine is less sweet. I'm going to have a taste of this Chianti right here. There are tannins in there, which we'll cover another time. Some people think that makes it dry. It doesn't, but it's so good. All it is less sweet. Tip, if you go on the LCBO website, if you're in Ontario, or actually anywhere, you go on the LCBO website and you look underneath the wine, it's going to tell you how much sugar is in there. 10 grams or less is a very dry wine. So if you like dry wine, go on there, scroll down underneath that wine, take a look at the sugar level, and it'll tell you 10 grams or less, dry. If you're getting up into like 50 grams plus in that bottle of wine, then you're talking about your dessert wines and things like that. So we'll talk to you next time. Enjoy your dry wine. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.